basically that like this idea that, you know, you're supposed to bring 110% to the gym every single day, right? But the reality is that we're human and you're not going to be able to go to the gym every single day and bring 110 because some days you just don't have it. And the dilemma in that spot is, do I give into emotion and not go because I'm not going to give 110, or do I go and give 84? It's always better to go and give 70 than to not go, because you're giving something, and something's better than nothing. I've really applied it towards like every aspect of how I play poker. And like even little things like when I get up in the morning and I'm preparing for a game and I really don't feel like doing my morning routine. I really don't. A lot of like the amount of days that I don't feel like doing what I do in the morning is probably as many as the amount of days that I get up and feel like doing it. There are so many days where I get up and I'm like, I don't want to meditate. I don't want to journal. I don't want to run. I want to eat shit. And I don't want to like answer the emails that I have to answer and do my work. But like, I don't listen to that stuff. I'm just consistent. And that's why I feel like I win. And we talked about this in poker where it's like, there's so many days where I'll have a losing day and I play bad even. God forbid, like even worse than having a losing day is playing bad and having a losing day. And so you'll get up the next day and I don't want to get up and go on a run. I don't want to get up and sit there and friggin' meditate. I don't want to review hands and study. I don't want to answer email and grind my business and make YouTube videos about the hand of the day for 50-cent dollar. Like, I don't want to do any of that shit. You know, I just like, I'm not in a good mood. And I'm always in a good mood, but I'm not like in the mood to do those sorts of things. And so the reality is that putting yourself in a situation where you're consistent. You're actually going through the motions and you're really treating yourself like, you know, a little kid sometimes, where like the little kid doesn't want to do certain things, but the parent who's kind of overseeing the kid knows what's best for him. And so the parent inside of me is always the one that's advocating consistency. And so the kid is always bitching, saying, you know, oh, I don't want to do that, or I don't feel like running today, or oh, I'm going to cut my workout short, or oh, I'm going to eat this instead, or oh, I'm not going to do this because I'm tired. And so I feel like it really translates over into the business world and in every aspect of my life, because it's like how I navigate every single day. There's so many days when I get up and like as an entrepreneur, as someone that's starting their own company and running my own business, there's so many things in your job that you don't want to do. And I remember that Oprah quote, I believe, you do what you have to until you can do what you want to. The time it takes to do what you have to is way longer than most people think as an entrepreneur. Like the do what I want to, like the vision I have in my mind of how my company is going to be is so far away, and it takes so long to get to that hurdle, to get over that hurdle, to get to where you want to be, where you're doing what you want every day. So I'm my own CEO, but I'm also my assistant. I'm also my CFO. I'm my CMO. I'm a lot of jobs that I hate and I don't want to do. And I have to check email automations and figure out code on a landing page because my friggin' CMO quit one day. And like, that's what I have to do. And like, I don't want to do those things, but like, I'm just consistent. And so I just make sure that I'm doing what I have to do every single day until I can do what I want to do. I'm still doing what I want to do, but when you're running your own business, there's always tasks that you don't want to do. And it's so easy to just listen to your emotions and say, well, I don't feel like doing this today, or oh, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to watch TV instead, or I'm going to check social media instead, or oh, I'm going to eat a bagel instead of go on a run. But like if you listen to emotions, you're just fucked, because your emotions are always going to be susceptible to randomness. But if you're just consistent and you just treat yourself like a child and go through the motions, eventually you will feel good. And you can engineer having a great day. You can engineer having a really productive week if you're just consistent with everything that you're doing and you have intention with your actions. So that's really helped me on and off the felt.